Oh, nice. Hey everyone, Henry Yellow here. Welcome back. Right now we are going to watch Rio Grande from 1950, directed by John Ford. We have John Ford's usual cast members for his Western movies here, and my voice sounds a little nasally today because I've caught a cold and my sinuses are partly blocked. In fact, they were completely blocked last night and I couldn't breathe through my nose at all. But what can you do? I mean, I'm just gonna wait for it to go away on its own. That's not going to stop me from watching a movie though. So, yeah. Are you ready to watch Rio Grande with me? Let's go. I probably won't make too many comments today. John Wayne almost looked like Henry Fonda in Fort Apache.
You know, I haven't had a cup of duty coffee with you since we rode down the Shenandoah together. 15 years ago, wasn't it?
We captured Natchez, their chief. The Apaches reached the Rio Grande and crossed into Mexico. Pursuant to orders, I halted on our side of the river. Men didn't like it very much.
That's the policy, and soldiers don't make policy. They merely carry it out.
This coffee isn't as good as it used to be.
Maybe someday it'll get better and stronger.
I'll drink to that, sir. Stronger.
Too bad about your son. He failed mathematics at West Point, and they've dropped him from the military academy.
I haven't seen my son in 15 years.
This coffee's weak, but it's all we have. Or?
If it's all we have.
I bid you all welcome to Fort Stark. Recruits that you are. But in no time at all, you'll be soldiers. Adams. Present. Baker. Yo. Boone.
Yes, sir?
Boone.
Yeah?
Just say yo.
Yo.
Tyree.
Yo!
York.
Present, sir.
His son.
I don't want you men to be fooled about what's coming up for you. Torture? At least that. If you desert, you'll be found, tracked down, and broken into bits. That is all.
For what? Hey!
I haven't seen you for 15 years.
So I've been told, sir.
Well, on the official record, you're my son. But on this post, you're just another trooper. You heard me tell the recruits what I need from them. Twice that I will expect from you. You've chosen my way of life. I hope you have the guts to endure it. It's a life of suffering and of hardship. An uncompromising devotion to your oath and your duty.
I'm not in this post to call you father. I was ordered here as Trooper Jefferson York of the United States Cavalry, and that is all I wish to be, sir.
Then we understand each other.
Tough love. Seems like the kid takes after his father. He cares for his son, but he can't show that. He has to act tough. Ooh, nice.
Why, when I was a young man like yourselves, I could jump 9 feet tall. And with an Indian under each arm.
What tribe?
Ooh.
Now after that comes the Roman tales. It's the way the Romans used to ride. The ancient Romans. Standing up.
Oh, standing up on 2 horses.
You think you'd like to try that before you eat?
You mean ride like them ancient Romans?
Yes.
Yo!
Let's go, Sandy!
Wow, they sure didn't hesitate. Controlling 2 horses, no less. That's amazing. Ooh, nice. Didn't expect to see men standing on 2 horses jumping today.
The Marshal wants to make a routine check. He thinks perhaps this man might be among our new recruits.
Fellow I'm looking for is from Texas. Wanted for questioning about a killing. Name's Tyree. $50 reward.
Tyree. Nobody here by that name. Horse thieves we don't have here. But horsemen I'll make a visit. Is there anyone else who would like to be trying the jumps?
Yes, sir, I would.
Get up on them!
You'll get busted for this, Cannon.
You all right, boy?
Yeah.
The two guys from earlier made it look easy, but I know it takes a lot of practice and balance.
Come here, Jeff, get in there. Break it up. Break it up. Come on. Break it up.
Let 'em fight.
Hey, break it up, I tell you.
Well, let him fight. This fella here spoke real derogatory about the boy's pappy.
Also said he was the teacher's pet of a chowder-headed mixed sergeant. What's that mean, Doc?
Did you say that?
Yes, I did.
You did you?
Yes, I did.
We'll settle this tonight. Behind the picket lines. Markers of Queensbury rules.
Marcus of Queensbury rules. Isn't it the same rules from The Quiet Man? Ooh.
You're doing real good, Jeff, boy. But don't forget to keep your left eye. Twist it like this.
You're doing all right, Sonny, but use that right. Keep throwing that right in there. Like that. It's a lovely fight, Hines. But watch them fouls. None of that. None of that, see? And when you come out of the clinches, none of that. Come on.
Well, Cannon, talk fast.
Soldiers fight, sir.
What caused it?
I refuse to answer, sir. Respectfully, sir.
Hines?
I refuse to answer, sir. No, sir.
Soldiers fight, eh? Carry on.
Carry on.
Thanks, Hines.
Sorry, soldier.
I apologize.
You little rascal. It's the left you should have been watching.
Good morning, Sonny.
A sneaky way to sneak in that medicine.
Begging your pardon, ma'am, but unauthorized ladies are not permitted on this post.
I am Trooper Jefferson York's mother. I have a pass signed by General Sheridan.
Good evening, Kathleen.
Good evening, Kirby. I see you still have that arsonist with you.
You mean Cannon? He is a sergeant major in the United States Army.
What did he burn?
I saw the reason for your visit this morning.
How is he?
Right now, he's bruised up a little. Had a fight, not much.
A fight? Jeff was boyishly ashamed when he was expelled from West Point. He shouldn't have enlisted.
But he did enlist. And he's here. Here he'll stay and here he'll serve.
Ramrod, wreckage, and ruin. Still the same Kirby.
Special privilege to special born. Still the same Kathleen.
I've come to take Jeff home.
He signed enlistment papers. He took an oath. Such a release requires my signature as commanding officer. The regimental singers. Probably to serenade.
I'll take you home again, Kathleen. The roses all have left your cheek.
This music is not of my choosing.
I wish it had been.
When the fields are fresh and green, I'll take you home again.
Good night, Kathleen. Sleep well.
I'm sorry to dispossess you.
I dispossessed you more forcibly 15 years ago.
Tell them minions to stop that yowling and make them put their fires out.
I want my chicken fried with a golden hide. Oh, San Antone.
New York.
Fellas, this is my mother.
Deeply honored, ma'am.
I'm glad to make your acquaintance, ma'am.
Howdy, ma'am.
You don't have to hide your bruises, Jeff. Your father told me all about them.
What kind of man is he, Mother?
He's a very lonely man.
They say he's a great soldier.
What makes soldiers great is hateful to me. I've come to take you home, Jeff.
I can't leave, Mother. It'd be quitting.
You're stubborn, proud, Jeff.
Just like your
Just
father.
like he is.
Failed at West Point. I'm gonna work this out my own way.
I'll take you home as soon as your father signs your papers.
The application requires my signature, too. I refuse to sign it.
Watch it.
Wait, were they seeing the signal their location? The Indians inside were spies.
Preston. Forward as skirmishers.
Follow me!
Oh no, the horses are running away.
Trooper York, take your mother back to her quarters.
Yes, sir.
I will see you later, Captain.
Mescalero. Chiricahua.
I've concentrated 3 tribes. This means real trouble, gentlemen, unless we can stop them before they cross the Rio Grande.
The ones on the ground aren't dead.
Right by 2, club, yo! Cause you bet your life I'd never part with Sal. 15 miles on the Erie Canal.
Well, they're definitely using different songs than in Fort Apache and She Wore a Yellow Ribbon.
Water, Sandy. Hang these up by the feet, Sandy.
You.
Can I help you with your wash?
Well, I've generally let one of the other ladies do my thing. I'm sure the sergeant here would like to give you his trade.
Why is he acting all shy? Huh.
As a doctor, I would diagnose those as saddle sores.
Trooper Tyree?
Yes, sir.
Oh, they found
I have a
him.
demand from the Deputy United States Marshal to seize you. As the commanding officer is not present, you will await his signature to take your prisoner.
Got any place I can lock this soldier boy up till I get them papers signed?
Why don't you leave him at the hospital?
That's a good idea. To get my feet checked. They've been bothering me.
Are you arresting that nice young man for manslaughter?
Not me, Mrs. York. The United States Deputy Marshal.
A nice, gentle soul who'd walk 10 miles out of his way before he'd step on an ant. Arresting a nice young man like that for manslaughter. And promoting arsonists to be sergeant majors.
Uncle Timmy!
Who knows if Tyree did kill someone or not?
Doctor, darling, I got spots in front of me eyes and my heart is palpitating. And I'm
sitting on it.
Thank you, Doctor.
Alcohol, of course.
With your fine education, would you be telling me something? Yeah. What is an arsonist?
You mean he didn't know?
An arsonist is a person that sets buildings on fire for profit or perverse excitement.
Oh, is that what it is?
What did you think it was?
Why?
Every trooper of General Sheridan's command during the late war to be ordered to burn the crops and the barns at Bridesdale with herself looking daggers at me and sabers at the colonel with a baby in her arms. Little Jeff. Little Jeff.
That was his wife's plantation, wasn't it?
Aye. And there's the black hand that did the dirty deed. I wish you'd knock it off with that stick.
Oh, that's a strong hand.
I make it out to be a Mexican officer approaching to meet you, sir.
Is this the border to Mexico?
Welcome to the Rio Bravo.
Buenas tardes, El Teniente. Natchez and his band are a scourge to both your country and mine. We can catch them now before they reach their mountain stronghold.
Unfortunately, Senor Coronel, my orders are firm. I must, above all, protect the Rio Bravo.
With 3 men, sir? That's courage. And my orders are firm also. I must stay on the Rio Grande side.
And I know deep inside me I'll hurry back again to her.
I'm sorry your duty made you destroy 2 beautiful things. Bridesdale and us. It would be a start if you'd let Jeff go.
I'll get you back. I could say yes to you very easily, Kathy. But I owe Jeff something. He must learn that a man's word to anything, even his own destruction, must be honored.
I'm very impressed at how they style Maureen O'Hara's hair.
To the President of the United States. Perhaps Mrs. York will favor us with a sentiment.
To my only rival, the United States Cavalry.
The traditional singers would like to sing.
The regimental singers.
That's just what I was going to say, sir.
Carry on.
Donnelly, sing it, blast you.
I met an old woman. I listened a while, and on eyes with hope gleaming, I see them again. Glory-o, glory-o, to the bold Fenian man.
Did you hear that music? That sweet, lilting music. Get down to the colonel's office and get your papers signed.
Protect my interest, will you, Doc?
Yeah, protect my interest.
Why don't you tell us about this? Maybe we can help you.
Fella had a run-in with a Yankee down in Texas. Something about the fella's sister. Could be that the Yankee drawed a gun and started shooting. Got himself killed.
Mrs. York wants to get you a lawyer to get you out of this scrape.
Thank you for your kindness, Doctor.
Yeah.
Let's get her done, Sergeant.
I'll just take a little sup for me cold. When I'm finished with it, I'll take it to the colonel's tent. Unless you're a blackguard, steal a horse, stay away for a few days.
He gave him the idea to escape.
I sacrificed the happiness of your home once, Kirby, to the needs of war. Now I'll probably ruin your army career. I want you to cross the Rio Grande, hit the Apache and burn them out. Strip the camp of all the women and children, send them to Fort Bliss.
I waited a long time for that order, sir. Which, of course, I didn't hear.
Of course you didn't hear.
How about a cup of coffee, sir?
Yes, sure.
You'll find it stronger. Gentlemen, I am sure you have many arduous and difficult tasks to perform. Please do not let me keep you from them.
Thank you for the coffee, madame.
A very subtle message for them to get out.
You do look very elegant, Kirby.
You're leaving in the morning for Fort Bliss. Jeff is going with you. He'll be one of the escort.
He'll hate it, Kirby. But I love you for it.
That's what I thought. Of course, she'll be glad that her son doesn't have to participate in the battle.
$10.
$10.
Carrying that around for a long time, hoping someday to pull a
I'll
little...
take the flowers now. Aren't you going to kiss me goodbye?
I never want to kiss you goodbye, Kathleen.
Well, here we are, children. We're all going on the choo-choo. Oopsie daisy.
Timmy, you're going to be a good boy now, aren't you?
Ah, darling, darling.
Prepare to mount! Mount!
I got this from the paymaster.
That's sweet of you, honey.
I'll write you at Fort Bliss.
Be sure not to forget.
Wagons and escort, lead out.
Okay, well, this music is familiar.
Hey, Travis! I thought you'd show up.
Where's your canteen, Sandy? One of you better ride up ahead and tell the lieutenant that he big engine sign.
We'd better get going.
Thank your pappy for the loan of his horse.
You thank him.
I wonder where Tyree's gonna end up. Oh, an ambush! I'm surprised nobody got shot. Oh, look at the horses run.
I got you, come on!
Oh no. Oh, they have to make a last stand.
Back to the post. Tell the colonel what's happened.
Look out, Indian! Jeff! Hand me your gun, boy! Go ahead, Jeff!
A good thing Tyree was there.
Report.
4 troopers, sir.
Those children, Kirby.
We'll get him back.
Forward, cross, you! Follow me!
Are you implying they didn't even spare the children?
Sorry, son.
Yeah, permission to go forward, sir.
Stay here.
But it's my wife.
If I had a friend, he'd keep me here. Stay with me, boy. Who is that?
The deserter, Tyree, sir, on your horse.
Any liquor in this village?
They were slugging it down copious like when I left.
Where are the children held?
In an old church, sir.
Dark enough for you to get in there?
With 2 men I picked, sir.
I know that you are an excellent judge of horseflesh. Proved that when you stole my horse. But how are you as a judge of men for a dangerous mission?
I consider myself a good judge of the men I trust, sir. Sandy, Jeff.
As I thought.
Yo! Take my horse. Good swimmer. Get it done, boy.
Thank you, sir.
Of course, he can't play favorites at a time like this. It's a beautiful view even at night, under the bright moonlight.
Sandy, are you scared?
Me?
Yo.
I remember there were 4 Indians heading towards the church.
Oh, Sandy!
Oh, I thought it was an Indian.
Sorry. I thought you were an Indian.
Be quiet, Margaret Mary.
Hi, Jeff. Thank you very much.
You're going to have to be a brave girl. There's going to be lots of shooting.
Oh, goody!
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna have a problem with that.
I can't figure out which side that kid's on. Them or ours?
She's on her own side.
Margaret Mary!
I'm surprised they didn't assign any Indians to keep watch over the children. Oh, careful. Oh yeah, that's better. I thought he shot him right in the butt.
Bugler, sound charge.
I see. The people in the church act as a diversion. That's like running into a hail of bullets. With their numbers, I think they can overwhelm the Indians. Okay, Mary, you can stop ringing the bell now. At least he didn't get hit in the heart.
Pull it out, Jeff.
Get the doctor first, don't pull it out.
Go ahead.
In real life, it's a bad idea to pull out the arrow. He must be on the stretcher.
Boy did well.
For gallantry in action above and beyond the call of duty, given under my hand this 16th day of...
Hey, you!
And Trooper Tyree is given a 7-day furlough. You!
Traveler swiped your horse now, General.
What? Well,
He's a
whatever
good
else
judge
the
of
young man is, he's a good judge of horseflesh.
I thought Rio Grande was going to be in full color. I didn't expect it to be in black and white because she wore a yellow ribbon, which was filmed before Rio Grande, is in color. One of the filming locations for this movie is in Monument Valley, which is similar to Fort Apache, and she wore a yellow ribbon. As for the music, The only similarity is The Girl I Left Behind Me and Dixie, I think. Now I can officially say that I have watched John Ford's Cavalry trilogy, which consists of Fort Apache in 1948, She Wore a Yellow Ribbon in 1949, and Rio Grande 1950. In all three movies, they used similar cast, similar locations, similar music. The only actors who appeared in all three movies are John Ford and Victor McLaglen, I think. I also noticed that Victor McLaglen's characters in She Wore a Yellow Ribbon and Rio Grande is the same. He was Quincannon in She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, and he is also Quincannon in Rio Grande. I almost thought the character with the eye patch was John Carradine. He almost looked like John Carradine, but turns out it's not him, it's Peter Ortiz. This is the second time I've heard of the Marquis of Queensberry rules. The first time I heard it was when I watched The Quiet Man. The Queensberry rules are a set of generally accepted rules governing the sport of boxing. It was published in 1867, and the reason for the name is because the ninth Marquis of Queensberry publicly endorsed the code, although the code was actually written by a Welsh sportsman, John Graham Chambers. They were the first to mandate the use of gloves in boxing. Other new innovations included each round consisting of 3 minutes of fighting, followed by a minute of rest. Any fighter who went down had to get up unaided within 10 seconds. If he could not, he was declared knocked out. Okay, that's an interesting fun fact. That means they fought a lot of rounds in The Quiet Man, especially since their location keeps on changing. They're fighting while they're moving everywhere across the village. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. In this trilogy, which one is my favorite? Overall, I would pick Fort Apache because of the relationship between the characters, and that was very interesting. The conflict. There's also good comedy, Victor McLaglen and his drunk antics. And then there's the battle, the fight, Henry Fonda's, stubbornness. It just has more emotion in it, That's why I chose Fort Apache. But if you're talking about the beauty of the shots, then I think She Wore a Yellow Ribbon wins, mainly because it's the only movie in this trilogy that has color. The color brings out the beauty of the shots even more. Of course, there are a few highlights in Rio Grande, such as the ancient Roman horse riding style, the way they balance themselves on two horses and then, seeing the horses jump over the obstacle. I mean, that was amazing. I think John Ford tried to make Rio Grande a bit more of a serious movie when compared to the first two movies in the trilogy. Just in case you haven't watched Fort Apache and She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, I mean, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but if you've watched it, you know that there's a bit more comedy in the first two movies. But in Rio Grande, it's like, Ford is starting to take things a bit more seriously, as in he tries to set a more serious tone. Okay, I think I'm going to have to stop here. I feel like my sinuses are getting more and more blocked as I talk more and more. What do you think of Rio Grande, and which is your favorite movie among the trilogy? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thanks for watching this movie with me. Hope you enjoy my reaction, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.